Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. This is Benoit from Turbulent, and this is our Turbulent update for this month. Last week we were hosted by our friend Jared Huckabee and the community team for a subscriber town hall. Now this was our first ever town hall. We were super excited to get it set up and a bit nervous to participate, but you guys sent us awesome questions, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to do some more town hall questions so that we can address the questions and different things you want to know about Spectrum and the platform we're building. This month we launched Spectrum version 0.3.2, which includes major performance updates to how we render messages and threads in the client. So hopefully this will allow you guys to switch faster between lobbies and channels, and should take way less CPU and render time than it used to do in the 0.3.1 version. So I'm hoping that you guys can see the difference already. 0.3.2 also brings two new features. You can now reorder your communities at the top left of the sidebar. All you have to do is you grab your community and drag it, drop it to the location you want to keep it, and we'll persist that across all your browser tabs and sessions. And so you can keep your favorite org at the top if that's what you want to do. Second feature is we worked on the channel thread list. Now when you see the subjects, we added thumbnail images to threads that contain media information and videos. And so this way, it's way more entertaining to view the channel list because you'll see the previews, media previews there. So then you'll have more incentive to click on those subjects and view the media content embedded in it. Otherwise, we've also worked on mobile optimization and keyboard fixes. Unfortunately, we're not quite done yet, and we're not happy with the fixes, so we had to roll them back from 0.3.2. We're hoping it's going to be ready for 0.3.3. This should fix bugs on mobile Android that people have been encountering when basically typing into the chat on mobile Android. So we're hoping to fix that soon. The future holds good stuff for 0.3.3, which should come with a new feature, again for forums, called nested threads. And so nested threads will allow you to create a new thread and change the discussion type from a classic chronological timeline thread into a nested discussion. Now this gives us two benefits. First, we can now sort by upvotes, the replies at the first level, and get a nested reply tree behind it. But the second thing is that we give you guys more control into the type of discussion that you want to start. So the OP creator will have the option of choosing whether it's a nested thread or not. And so as we add all these features into the next releases of Spectrum, we're getting ready to be able to shut down and archive the old forums. One of the first, we cannot do that until we've expanded our categories list to bring all those discussions from the old forums in. We're not talking about an import, but at this point we're talking about recreating the subcategories that you guys enjoyed on the old forum inside the new system. So we're talking about shipyards, ship owner threads, and stuff like this. So as soon as we're able to do that, we'll be able to announce a date at which the old forums will go into archive mode. But we'll give you guys plenty of notice before we do that. This month we also worked on the new Delta Patcher, as you guys have called it. And so we are responsible for building the actual application that hosts the patching libraries. And so we've done a bunch of progress this month in getting this new application set up. It's using a whole new application stack. You guys might be familiar with it. It's called Electron, Electron Shell. We're also using React and Redux like we do for Spectrum within this new application. And so we've worked on our native bindings to get the patching libraries that the Frankfurt guys are working on. And so we're currently able to patch the game data with this new launcher. It's also used internally. So we're really excited about this project. This is going to bring a lot more dynamism in how we release patches. And so we're really excited to get this moving and integrate it into this new app. And hopefully we'll be able to release that to you guys in the next coming months. Another major project we started this month is a redesign of some of the elements of the RSI site. This is a massive overhaul of the website and how it caters to new users and older users. And so as we start this design process, we'll be starting to give you guys some updates on what we're doing on that front and how that shapes up. But we're only getting started right now. One important project that we're also working on that has been seeing a lot of progress this month is the ship stats updates. And so we know that the ship stats don't currently reflect what's exactly in game. Now I want to mention again that the ship stats are supposed to reflect the intent design of a ship and not necessarily the exact stats that are currently in game. But at the same time, currently there are things that are missing, and so we're working on to put that up to date. We got all the information to do so, and so now we're working on changing how the backend manages this and redesigning some of the tech view and tech specifications view and holo viewer changes to be able to display that. And so we're hoping that we'll be able to go through all of the current loadouts in the next coming weeks to be able to show you guys an update there. That's it for Turbulent. Thank you guys for watching.